Once more onto the breach! Nikdo neprolomí naši vozovou hradbu.
Spirits, grant me the strength to protect my tribe.
What is going on? Everyone having a good day, I hope. Leo, thank you for the £2.49. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Y'all are here bright and early. Figured I'd do an earlier stream today since Apocalypse has taken my primetime streaming time slot now, it seems. No, I'm just kidding, Apple. You know I love you. Speaking of Apple, welcome Apple. I'll put a link in the chat for his channel. Go and check him out. High energy streams, and the ladies love his boom boom, I swear. My wife loves his accent. I don't know. I'm never coming to New Zealand with the wife. Leo, welcome. New Jack, what's going on? Hubs, Tech, Captain, good to see y'all. Soup Gaming, Lion, what's going on?
1979, facing clouds, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Yep. Earlier stream today. We've got a little bit to do yet. We've got, 9 days left in KVK. I have not really been motivated to grind much honor, but we got to get, 4,510 points yet for the minimum rewards. Bastions as well. This KVK was very mentally draining, so I've been taking as much downtime as possible. We need 49 bastions in, 9 days? So I am hoping we have access to bastions for the next few days, but we will see. So today we're just gonna farm a little bit, as much as I can tolerate, and just chill out. We are farming in a zone that says keep out of this zone, so we will see how that goes too. Could get quite interesting. We'll see. I've been very cooperative with the winners of the KVK Water and Wind Camp, so they really have no reason to attack me. I've been farming gems in this zone pretty much all day, so hopefully we can get some barb chaining done. But after talking to Hubs and Stitch and Cerez the other day, we're kind of locking the doors on the recruitment process now. We've got a good group of about 20 people coming in. Everything from open field to garrison to rally leads. And we want to stay in that D. Oops, yeah, I forgot to move Boudica there. Hello, so much for barb chaining, right? We want to stay in that D Kingdom range for now. At least one KVK, we're going to stay as a D seed. We're going to see what happens during that KVK, make sure the people that are here are still putting forth the effort that they have been, make sure that the new players coming in are going to work out before we jump up to a C seed. So we're going to go from there. We'll take a look at the Alliance mail I sent out just the other day here shortly. Spartan has not messaged me directly to express his interest in coming here. If he wants to have a conversation, I'm certainly open to it. He's a top-notch individual. He's a great guy. I know he's still rebuilding from getting zeroed, but I think we could definitely help him with that. If he's just looking to, come in, kind of chill out, in a laid-back, well, laid back outside of KVK Kingdom, the door is open. Yeah, I don't need. I'm already max tech. I got 20. What is that? 29.7 million crystals. So I'm not doing the quests. Like the training quests that jack up the completion of those bastions. We'll do some of the lower tier ones in an effort to get as many as we possibly can. But yeah, good comments. Yeah, we'll do our best. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, I got nobody to blame but myself. There were probably 3 or 4 days that I didn't do any bastion quests. I just didn't feel like doing them. And kind of busy trying to bring people in. So let's look at the email that went out the other day. So we'll read it. Stitch, Cerez, Hubs, and I met today, and here are some items that we would like everyone to know about. Please read this carefully as we're asking some things that we have not previously asked of players. Our intent is to be a D seed kingdom at least for this next KVK. We will be max skipping. If the new and old players fight hard and we choose to move up to a C seed, we can certainly do it after. In order to ensure that our matchmaking remains as low as possible, we are asking everyone to delete their T4, T5 sieges so that they only have 100,000 total T4, T5. That's what we use in a gold pit. You can keep enough T1 for farming and train T2s for events, but the days of having millions of T4 and T5 in our cities need to stop. Many kingdoms have requirements that farms are below 20 to 25 million power. I would ask that you delete the sieges as per number 2 above on your farms and stop training troops on them. Focus on gathering commanders and maybe a garrison or 2 to keep your farm safe. But farms that are not investing in crystal tech or fighting on the field do not need to be high powered. We're asking players who recently quit the game to let their accounts go to the cloud. They're not going to log into them. If you are one of those players, please resist the temptation to log into your account. Each time you do, it resets the 30-day timer and it's counted against matchmaking. As many players start leaving A and B kingdoms for C and D kingdoms, they become much more organized than we have seen in the past. Thus, the needed changes to help us better match up against kingdoms in KVK. If you have questions or concerns, please speak with one of us individually. Thank you for your support during this transition and moving forward. So I think those are reasonable expectations, right? It's stuff a lot of kingdoms do already. We have never historically done in the past. We have some players with 2 or 3 million T5 sieges, and that just can't happen anymore. What up, Pocket? If this doesn't work, 1093 always has a spot for you. I appreciate that, Lion. I really, really do. But we're gonna, Hubs and Stitch and Cerez and I, we're gonna do our damnedest, right, to get this all to work out and make a go of it here. Because I really do love the people I play this game with. This fantastic bunch of people here, and I would hate to just say, oh, fuck it, and not at least try to recover a little bit after we're losing 5 of our power players. Now, although the recruitment doors are quote-unquote closed, that does not mean if the right person doesn't come along, they wouldn't have a spot here. Alloys, I'm talking to you. Or if there's somebody with top-tier garrison or top-tier rally commanders that is maxing crystal tech in KVK, the worst you can do is ask. If I say no, you're no worse off than you were before, right? So if there's anyone out there that fits that description, hardcore fighter, garrison, rally commanders, hey, let's chat still. We need a few more of those. Have I noticed how to zoom in and out? I mean, I use the arrow keys to zoom in and out because my mouse wheel's a piece of shit. Fucking $100 mouse and the wheel goes to hell. I've never had issues zooming around. Aloy's heard me. So we are down to 4.7 billion power. And people haven't deleted all their sieges yet, because I'm sure we'll get some back once we get our deads back. And kill points. Let me just move this guy here. Oh shit! Probably too late, right? See, that's why I don't like chaining, because I can't do a lot of other stuff that I want to do. Kill points were just over 111. So still, I mean, not bad, right? For a DC kingdom. And honestly, that's what we are now after this KVK. You know, after having players leave. And that's just in this alliance, but my thoughts on Gorgo? She's a bitch. Gorgo in a pass and Heroic Anthem is a complete and total... It's useless. It's useless. The only thing you can do is keep attacking it and keep your fingers crossed and hope the enemy screws something up. You know, they don't swap out the garrison, or they don't send home low marches or something like that. Because in a pass and Heroic Anthem, without all of those auxiliary skills that a KVK like Orleans provides you, Gorgo is crazy. I think Gorgo Hera is the best pair thus far, though. I don't think it's Gorgo Constantine, despite what reports say from many of the Ark of Osiris tests that were done. I don't know. We've got power that's going to drop off yet once they hit the 30 days. So we might hop up to C for a little bit in time, but there's probably a good Hubs. You did the math. Probably a good 400 to 500 million power that we're going to lose just when accounts go to the cloud, and then there's probably another 300 to 700 million power that will be cut in half just because those players will either be leaving the kingdom or be zeroed. Yeah, the reports with Gorgo Constantine, it does good, right? I mean, Gorgo, hell, you could probably pair Gorgo with a fucking peanut and it would do fine. But Gorgo Hera, in my opinion, is the better combination of the two. Yeah, Gorgo Constantine, Gorgo Martel. They do alright. I just think Gorgo Hera is more for mixed troops. It's easier to fill. You don't have to constantly monitor it to make sure that there's only infantry in it. Boudica. But, I mean, what beats Gorgo? What beats everything? A good swarm. right? I mean, seriously. You know, unless you're just top tier pros at microfilling flags, a swarm is going to beat anything, and that's what we found out in this KVK. The problem is you can't swarm a pass. You can only have 3 armies hit it at the same time, and in a pass, Gorgo Hera was... we couldn't beat it. 3 days in a row, we couldn't beat it. I mean, you're going to take losses when you swarm anything, but, you know, think about it. Long term, if you rally something 10 times, you're going to have just as many losses as if you swarm it in the first place. $530 million if we zero people. 1.2 billion is going to the cloud. About 50 million from farms if we delete sieges. So there you go. Hubs has got the stats there. Tom Warlock, thank you for the subscription, sir. Appreciate that. So, I mean, if we're a D, we're a D. If we're a C, we're a C. But our goal is to kind of stay as a D kingdom. I mean, I still have some reports from that KVK, right? I mean, this up here on the top looks good, but right here, you know, Henry ZL. Yeah, I traded a little bit better against the rally, just a little bit. But it's the swarm. It's that ZL AOE that did really good. This one's nice. But again, straight up rally versus garrison, about even trades. It's all that AOE from when they come in and try and swarm the rally down, or when they send the counter rallies. That's a defense. We were dumping siege in here just to get rid of sieges. Same thing there. I think after Leo, thank you again, Leo. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate that, sir. Again, if you didn't read the poll, right, at 69 likes, Leo will breakdance for us. Apple's chilling on the sofa watching me. Cold beer in your hand, I hope. So, I mean, the swarm here, because it trades even. Well, it trades a little negative even. But the swarm here, I think that's when they stopped swarming. They realized they were not doing much damage. They were getting more, they were getting hurt more, and we tried to Gilga ZL. Again, it's this traded poorly, rally on garrison, but the swarm and the ZL AoE did some damage there. So, I mean, I'm primarily archers, right? Which is why I have the archer reports. The reports with Justinian, whether it's Nevsky Justin or Justin Nevsky, they were not much better.
If you're looking for DC, join 1029. If you're looking for top 10 BC, join 2218. Alliance, 9 build power and 330 build KP. Discord in main alliance info. Cheers and joy, the money will make you forget about this advertisement.
I will turn a blind eye to your recruiting in my chat, Leo, but appreciate the donation, sir. That's okay. Just have an Irish coffee. Ask Cubs all about those. Did they change Nile that much? Right, I know they have some updates here, but it said nothing about updates to Nile. I think the best thing about Nile, though, is you can pick your allies. And after this last KVK, there's a lot to be said about picking your own allies. I mean, the allies we had, and Hubs will tell you, the allies we had were very hard to work with. I mean, they got a new Tides of War coming out. I don't know if I like this or not. Each tide has its own mechanics. I mean, some of this sounds cool, but then, I mean, alliance directives. Your alliance leader and officers will be able to issue alliance directives with 2 to 3 unique directives per tide. It's just more shit for alliance leaders to micromanage. You know, I don't want to be micromanaging directives and stuff in the middle of war. I want to be fighting. And I think much of our kingdom is the same way. I mean, there's really no map update here. The enemies are, you know, I told them, I said, and I told our campmates too, I said, we're not fighting anymore. We're done. We're done. It's over. Kingsland is lost. It's over. We're not standing in the way of the enemy. They can come in and they can take whatever they want. 1029 is done fighting. We're getting ready for our next KVK. You know, we know when the writing's on the wall. You know, sometimes you gotta make a strategic retreat and regroup and gather up and get ready for the next one. I mean, I'm down 100 million power from when KVK started. So it's time. It's time. You know, and that's the nice thing about being in some of those big Imperium kingdoms, right? You've got one kingdom in your camp. We had 5 in ours. And the diplomacy was not always pleasant. Yeah, I mean, we had, you know, Apple, we had people in our camp saying, "Oh, let's surround the ruined Crusader fortress with forts and fill up the territory in the starting zone." It's like, why? Why? If we're not going to defend it, why? Oh, well, you know, we can hold our RCF hostage then and make them trade with us. Why? We lost. We lost. They deserve every reward they can get. They won. You know, 1029. And if the other 4 alliances or the other 4 kingdoms in our camp have enough fucking resources and speed ups and troops to continue fighting them in this starting zone, maybe you all need to go look in a mirror. Maybe you didn't go hard enough in Kingsland then. Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying. You know, because pretty much everyone in 29 is freaking tapped out. I don't know how we're going to do ARC this weekend. I really don't. We're going to give it our best, but I told people, you know, or I will tell people, don't heal. You save your healing speed ups. I do not want to see anyone healing in Ark of Osiris. If that means we're fighting with Siege at the starting zone gates, then we're fighting with Siege at the starting zone gates. It is what it is. It made my girlfriend she did not dump you, Hubs. Come on. Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail right on the head, Alex. Yeah, I mean, in 7 years, so my 7-year anniversary with the company I work for was on October 26th. In 7 years working for this company, I never missed a deadline. The first deadline I ever missed was during this KVK because of fucking diplomacy. You know, and it wasn't even diplomacy with our allied camps. It was diplomacy within our own camp. It was trying to smooth over, you know, what, it just, I don't know. It was rough. Nobody agreed on anything. Everyone thought they knew how to do things better than the other person. Nobody was open to listening to anyone else's ideas. Some very close-minded people playing this game. I'm not doing very good training, am I? These fuckers run away from me every time. In our last KVK, we had to have someone from your camp diplo between kingdoms in the wind camp. Yeah, it sucks. I really wish they would make, you know, it would be nice to fight a KVK where it's just a one kingdom, two kingdoms in each camp. You know, and I get that. That's part of being in a low seed kingdom, but I mean, if you look at our KVK, at the start of KVK, when we pulled stats from the 1093 website, there were 6 A seed kingdoms in the KVK. Now, they may have dropped power, and the 1093 stats may have been old, but still, at some point, they're A seed kingdoms. Right? So it's like, come on. Seriously. What's up, Dutig? If you're interested in coming here and you're a rally or garrison captain, send me a message on Discord. A link to my Discord can be found in the description. I mean, I still got 4 or 5 people that are undecided, and I've got 2 or 3 yet that have to reschedule interviews with me. But, you know, at this point, we've got all of the open fielders, garrison, and rally fillers that we need. I'm just looking for a few rally leads and a few garrison captains that are committed to maxing tech and going hard every KVK. Yeah, and as I understand it, they look at power, they look at activity, and they look at the number of stars on an alliance banner. So the fact that we have 4 stars, you know, gives us harder matchups, and I'm fine with that. It's just, you know, we'll take on anyone, we'll fight anyone. One kingdom versus one kingdom, I feel like there's, you know, we can hold our own against almost anyone. But when it's 5 kingdoms in our camp and 3 out of the 5 kingdoms don't get along with each other, it's hard, very hard. What's up, Bloody Bandits? Good to see you. We can see if TC is still fighting these guys. They were trying to put up some resistance earlier. It was quite comical. Just cheeseburger time, trying to pimp their stats. Which commander performed best for me? That's a good question. That's a good question. $27.8 million kills there. I think this was the first KVK I used Lucci in. 8 million kills, not bad. What did Henry get? Some of those were from last KVK too, I assume. I think it's probably Nevsky Joan. I mean, I don't look at a lot of reports, you know. If I do, it's a real quick glance while my dead marches are walking back to my city. You know, my report: enemy sad face good, friendly sad face bad. That's my report. That's all I need to know. Yeah, exactly, Pocket. But, I mean, the quote-unquote A Kingdom that was in our camp, they were the most passive. To be honest with you, they were the most passive. I mean, they still got 10.1 million power. Hey, Gone, good to see ya. When are we getting a prime Cav commander? We've got Joan. Right? Joan of Arc. She's a beast. I'm excited for the new Herman. I am. I never used him as an epic commander, but it'll be interesting to see what his skills are as a open field commander. And then I forgot who the new guy is, but hopefully that's the counter to Gorgo. Yeah, I think Cav's pretty overpowered already. I would agree with Apo's assessment there. Okay, I know this guy was fighting in KVK. I don't recall seeing him much. This name I don't remember. There's Gorgo, though, fighting on the field. And Lucci. Maybe should have been garrisoning flags instead of asking us for garrisons the entire fucking KVK. What's up, Sky? Belly Prime, sign me up. Oh, come on, dude. We wanted to see Gorgo Lucci 1 versus 1, and you bring out your Guan Yu. What's up, Zeldris? Maybe I said hello to you already? I don't know. Yeah, it's okay when you're outnumbering them, but as soon as they outnumber you, you go and hide in your fucking city. Typical Rise of Kingdoms player right there. No balls. And when are we getting the ultimate barb chainer, Lohar Prime? Nice. Lohar Prime plus ZL. Did we make any progress on the honor grind? Yeah, a little bit. 400 or so points. I'm critically low on gold heads. Or what I would consider to be critically low. Got 104. So I'm hoping that these new Archer commanders are at least a month away. I do, Aloys, I do. But then, what do I need to spend gold heads on right now? Wu, Charlemagne, Lubu, Montezuma, Suleiman, Bertrand, Margaret, Babur, or Pirius? If you could sell them, I would buy them. You maxed Gorgo some days ago and already have 100? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, well, I mean, there are 20 from the VIP shop. You got 12 from Karak. You got 3 every single day. Margaret and Babur is a play. Yeah, right. I hope it's at least December. I really do. But if we're max skipping, hopefully I have time to max both of those Archer commanders. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I don't have any gold universals left, but 100, right? Yeah, none of the Prime commanders have been bad. I mean, you got Joan of Arc, you got Boudica Prime, and you got Scipio Prime, right? So I'm expecting big things from Herman. Sun Tzu Prime with circle AoE damage is big or bigger than YSG ZL. That's the one thing infantry's lacking is that mega AoE damage commander, right? Yeah, I think they've already said that one of the new Archer commanders will be conquering. And they pretty much have to counter Gorgo. You think they're going to do 3? Yeah, probably. Probably, right? A Boudica Prime and then a cavalry and then a infantry. Bring back Guan. I still use Guan. You know what? Guan Alex did better for me than Guan Sargon did. Yeah, that's perfect, Bern. I'll get back to you. And we'll set up some time to talk. Well, one could say the same about March speed on archers as well. I want my City Keeper Prime. I'm sure you do, Mad. I think with Guan Sargon, you have to be stick on a single march for a little longer. That's a problem when I'm running 6 or 7 marches on the field, because the march that I am focused on generally dies relatively quickly. I agree 100%. They're releasing these commanders way too often. But the thing is, when they make each commander that comes out, each new commander that comes out, better than the last set of commanders that came out, that's how they make their money. I was joking on Appo's stream yesterday. I said I sent VIP support a message and asked them to slow down on releasing commanders, and they told me they can't. Their kids need Christmas presents. Yeah, I mean, when we started, I was doing Guan Scipio and Sargon Lucci, and that was garbage. So I went to Guan Sargon and Scipio Lucci, and that Guan was still garbage. Then I switched to Alex, and everything was fine. What's up, Cause? I mean, a lot of people rip on Alex, but I still think he's a viable commander. He's very versatile. He can go behind pretty much any infantry commander and make the march better. Right, yeah, I mean, that's true, Iburn. Says, I don't mind more field commanders, but garrison becomes overpowered. And the next commander is rally, and then smashes it, and then the next is garrison. Yeah. Yeah, but that's how they keep people spending, right? I mean, Dito was a great garrison commander, but Justin came out way too quick and just smashed her. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying backwards invest in Alex, but if you've already got him done, you can pretty much pair him with anything if you're going for two to three infantry marches. Spot on there, Riley. Do a commander. So, okay, so let's go there, right? If you guys could reset any commander that you've expertised, click a button and get everything back that you've ever invested in them, whether it be gold universals or XP books or stars, which commander would you choose? It would be tough. It would be tough to choose just one. Genghis Khan. Mad says Edward. Ramses. Another Khan. I still use Harold. Khan, Sargon, Pakal, Harold in that order. Yeah, if you only run one infantry, Alex might be the play. Used way too many gems on that Eddie wheel. Constantine, El Cid. I don't know that I invested any goldies into El Cid. Khan, Honda. Honda's still pretty good, isn't he? And Zeno, YSS, Theo. A wide range of commanders y'all are naming off. I think for me, Khan would probably be the play. No, it doesn't even show me if I invested goldies into him. Although we could get back 542 if we did Artie. But I still love the Artie Tommy March. I really do. Yeah, I still use Honda. XY Honda. If I run a third cavalry. The reset should be only for infantry players. So today I identify as an infantry player. Where's my reset? Yeah, you're mainly open field alloys, which is why you got all those heads, right? Right, March speed, exactly. I mean, watch Speed Racer here. It's even in my preset. Ooh, gems. I mean, this CC Honda is the fastest March out there. We can grab runes like nobody's business. Cap that obelisk. I'm not fighting, okay. I'm watching others fight. 1029 is done. I've said this since KVK was over. If our allies want to put up resistance, it's on them. We're not coming to protect them. We're done. Once Kingsland was lost and those Autrix were not available to us, that's it for us. So is Nevsky 20%? 20%, yep. But I'm not going to use, I'm not going to tie Nevsky up in a rune gathering march or in an obelisk march, right? Where are you, Honda? Yep, you're absolutely right. Use Honda with Boudica. With Boudica Prime? I think I may have done Justin. I can't remember what all I used in this KVK. Yeah, I did XY Justin. You even put money on a commander reset? Like buy a bundle, a $299 bundle to be able to reset your commander? I invested in Trajan instead of ZL. I want a refund. Trajan's still good in Canyon, right? So would you run Justin XY or XY Justin? Speaking of Justin,
You must feel the force around you.
we'll just do the Yoda there just for old time's sake. I haven't seen him in anyone's stream for a while. I hope the man's doing okay. From what I understand, Cortex is piloting his account quite a bit. Those bundles would sell, yeah, they would. Yeah, that's what I thought. XY primary. If they make it, it'll be a cheap bundle, like a one-time bundle, or so if it's a weekly thing, that would be ugh. If they were 5 pounds or 15 pounds, yeah, I'd load up on as many of those as they let me get, right? Reset, and now there's an idea. Resets like the New World bundles once a month. Kind of disappointed they're getting rid of Fog and Heroic Anthem. I think they're doing that simply because they don't want to run with my idea and clear the Fog bundle. I guess when my lawyer sent them a cease and desist order from making a clear the Fog bundle without giving me 10% compensation, they just said, okay, screw it, we'll just remove the Fog altogether from Heroic Anthem. Yes, I'm kidding. Yeah, I was super happy I got a gold head and an Ethelfled chest the other day. That was the first time in a while. I mean, this is what, my 8th or 9th Season of Conquest KVK, and I've seen maybe one gold head and a Kahar whistle. Ever. I didn't mind the Fog. I mean, okay, so they're getting rid of the Fog, but are they getting rid of the villages and the caves too? Because you get a lot of good stuff from those. I would imagine if they get rid of the Fog, the villages and the caves go bye-bye as well. And who does that hurt? That hurts the free-to-play. That hurts the low spender that need those crystals from those caves and from those villages. More money, more money, more money. I know Mavic got one in the very first Heroic Anthem, and I got one in the one after. But that's it. Damn, I need you to do my cars for me, Iburn. Don't overestimate love. They forgot that for sure. I believe that's in reference to the villages and caves, right? Yeah, you take low seed kingdoms and you throw them in a strife of the 8 with 8 camps. You got 32 kingdoms in that KVK or more. I've seen some strifes with 36, 38 kingdoms in them. You know, same thing with Orleans, right? You know, there are 6 starting zones there, 6 camps there. So you're dropping anywhere from 5 to 6 low seed kingdoms in each camp. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is my leadership set better than my 3rd cav set? I think it probably is, but again, you guys are a lot smarter than me, right? This is my leadership set. Okay, so we'll go with yes. This is my 3rd cav set. So yeah. I would really like to see a smaller map, a different format, maybe a 15 to 20 day KVK. Maybe the rewards are less. 15 to 20 day KVK, smaller map. Fighting is intense from the gate and lasts through Kingsland. Maybe max 2 kingdoms per camp. And they have to be smaller seed kingdoms. I don't know. I kind of want to. Hey, when the time comes around, Hubs, if that's the KVK you all want to do, I'm just here. I'm just along for the ride. I mean, honestly, I'm just here to pop the daily gathering and the daily resource production buff at this point, and kind of help lead us in a direction that we want to go. Ultimately, I do not want to be king. I do not want to be king. I feel I provide more value to the kingdom out on the field fighting than I do trying to fucking manage a kingdom. So for me, this is a temporary thing. Mad Mania for king. Holy crap, you got 8 shards already? I think I'm sitting on 5 yet. Six. Yeah, I can't. The only thing I use Trajan for now is Canyon. I did not use him once on the field in this KVK. Not once. Last KVK either. I can't remember using him one time. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is we got to get a leadership team in place that we can rotate King for. Mavic is leaving the game. Bex is a brand new R4. She's a great person, is great with territory. But, we'll over time, we'll have to see how she works out as a R4. I'm sure she'll be fine, though. She's a very nice person. Too nice. Sometimes too nice. I'm hoping that some of the 20 players that we have coming in, some of them will want to take on some R4 responsibilities, and maybe if we get enough R4s in here that things can be delegated to, then absolutely, I'll stay king. I'll pop buffs every single chance I get, and we'll go from there, right? But if we can get people in here where we've got the diplomacy players, we've got the territory people, we've got the arc planners, and all I have to sit back and do is manage things, hey, I'm all for that. I'm okay with that. When I was 19, 20 years old, I was a restaurant manager at McDonald's, and my goal was always to be able to sit in the lobby on a Saturday lunch rush and let my managers run the show. Because if you can do that, you've trained and you've developed your people accordingly. I don't bring a ton of value to the open field fight. I appreciate that, Cam. Goddamn trolls. Congratulations on the new house, Iburn. Are you the same Iburn Wales that... 'cause I saw an Iburn Wales in this KVK. I seen one in 2605 as well. Which kingdom are you from, if you don't mind my asking? What's up, Blue Savvy? I'm just giving you shit. I'm giving it right back to you, Kim. That's all. Edward being put to good use here. Let's see if I can find any more gem nodes, since nobody's attacking my farmers in this zone yet. I'm sure if they're watching this KVK, they might come for me, but what's a few T1 sieges? I know I could scroll out and look for them, but when it's all little white resource points on the map, it doesn't work so well with my old man eyes. Not wearing my bifocals today. $26.05. Okay, I thought I've seen you in 2605. Are you enjoying it there? With the changes that have been made in that kingdom, were you native to 2605 or did you migrate with those guys? If you don't want to say, you don't have to. I'm just making conversation. It's 2780. No, I could have swore I saw Iburn Wales somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, we still have some players that bring Trajan on the field, so I didn't feel it necessary to do so myself, and did all right for myself. Good, I'm glad you're happy there. That's the thing, right? If you're in a kingdom you're not happy in, you've got nobody to blame but yourself. Because you can migrate out at any time. And that's what I tell people. They'll come to me bitching about this or bitching about that. I didn't get an MGE spot, or we're done fighting now and I didn't get my 30 million kills yet. Sorry. The decisions that the leadership team makes, we make in the best interest of, in what we feel is the best interest of the kingdom. Do very hard not to play favorites in MGE. Give the top MGE spots to our rally leaders, our garrison captains who are going to max tech every KVK. But yet people still complain from time to time. I never got good trades with Trajan. Never. What percentage of 1029 maxes tech? I would say 10% of our fighters do. That said, we've got what, 25, 30, 31 fighters here, 31 main accounts here. So I would say there's probably most KVKs where we have a chance in Kingsland. I would say a good 10 players, 5 to 10 players. Depends. I don't get much from running this tax buff. That's one resource node. We do it for the good of the kingdom. Oh yeah, we have plenty of low spenders, free-to-play players. But the ones that we have grind. I mean, they're always online. They're always barb chaining. They're always running forts. They're maximizing every possible event that's out there. You know, I would say we really don't have many casual players. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 casual players here. We either have big players that are maxing tech every KVK, got a few mid spenders, and then we've got I would say probably 10 to 15 free to play players, but they just grind. Yeah, well, I mean, your kingdom is structured different. I would expect there to be nearly a full alliance there maxing tech. That's how the kingdom was built. Sorry, answering a couple IMs at the moment here. Yeah, King, I'm finding out very quickly it is a full-time job, which is why, we just need to get other good leaders in place. We got Hubs is fantastic, Cerez is fantastic, Stitch is fantastic. We just need 3 or 4 more people that will accept responsibility and delegation, and then hopefully we can sit back and relax. I'm not going to do this alone. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. I have no desire to do that. I've got a family. Granted, my kids are older, but I've got a full-time job. I do the YouTube thing. I have no desire to be king of the kingdom and let it dominate my life. Any fights, any actual fights going on in KVK anywhere that you guys know of? We can check on the ones I have bookmarked here. We were watching Captain Stinkfuss earlier. Looks like they still have a bit of territory here. Fort's repairing. Hang out here for a minute, see if that fort gets burned. Oh, we got some reports here. Zeno Hera doing some work still. Well, I've never been R5 before, except for, overnight when Cat was sleeping or whatever. So we'll see real soon here. We'll see real soon here. Did Aloys choose a kingdom and it wasn't ours? Where's he going? Aloys, you come in the chat, you lead me on, and then you may decide to go elsewhere. I'm gonna cry. After stream, I'm going to curl up in the fetal position in a corner and cry. I definitely do. I definitely do. Dutig, I think one of those Chinese teams will more than likely win Grand Prix. 93, they've got a chance, but these Chinese teams are at another level. And someone mentioned it in my Discord chat on Sunday, right? Even the way they start the match and the way they port in to the starting zone is coordinated with all 30 players. I mean, they know where each port in is going to place the city, and they have the bottom players porting in at the specific time so that they get on the bottom side of the starting zone. The top players on the top side of the starting. Just watch. Just watch these next Grand Prix. You just watch. It's another level. I mean, it's not just big brain thinking. It's mega big brain thinking. Yeah, we can take a closer look at the report too. Well, where is it? Where's the garrison itself? That's what I gotta click on there. So a lot of infantry, but there's your mixed troops. Yeah, I mean that's like, yeah. I mean, even when I was in OV, we didn't do that, right? It was okay. The players who are farming, who are not getting the first teleports, they're the first ones to join the map, and then everybody else. It wasn't coordinated where, okay, player number 1 port in now, player number 2 port in now, player number 3 port in now, and that's just. I mean, you have to have some mega disciplined players to do that, and most kingdoms don't. You know, most kingdoms don't have that level of discipline. Yeah, OV was crazy when I played there as well. I mean, John Wick had spreadsheet after spreadsheet of where you should be at the exact time you should be there and which marches you should bring. It was fucking stressful as all hell, let me tell you. What's up, Happy? And I mean, he would sit there with 5 or 6 different stopwatches on his desk, going at all times. Okay, you, and you. Now you can port in. You, and you. Use the teleport. What do you mean you still have troops on the field? This was before you could teleport with troops on the field. What do you mean you still have troops on the field? Well, you lost your fucking teleport spot. Okay, you're up next, you know. That guy was crazy. I wish I still had some of the spreadsheets from OV from the days I played in Arc with them, because that was something else. The level of planning that they had in that 3rd season that I played with them, my God. Whereas me, when I plan our arcs for 29, right? It's like, okay, you've got 1 march in garrison here. You're filling this altar over here, and you've got 3 marches, either pushing, defending, or going to the middle, whatever we need. You know, I don't tell people which commanders they should max just for Arc of Osiris. No, we don't get crazy like that. Hell, our next arc, we're probably going to be running with siege troops. And I just asked everybody to lead all but 100,000 siege. So, you know, we're probably going to be fighting from our starting zone with whatever we have left at some point in time. Hey, did we get the 69 likes? We did get the 69 likes. Y'all are awesome there. Y'all are awesome there. Just because I'm in a good mood. Right, make sure you have membership gifting turned on. Great conversation today from everyone. Appreciate that. It keeps me engaged both in the stream and in the game itself. That's why I do this. I don't know why I'm hungry for cake. So the next poll is about cake, right? Where's the breakdancing? Leo, if you're still here, you need to start breakdancing. We trust you. We trust you. Just tell us you did it. Yeah, it does. You watch and stream or just, you know, hanging out with you guys makes grinding go a lot better. I don't do cake. Carrot cake? Really? My mom used to make red beet cake. It was chocolate cake with red beets in it. Which is why I don't eat chocolate cake to this day. Now, if we're talking pies, right? I like banana cream pie, lemon meringue pie, Dutch apple pie. My wife makes a seriously good Dutch apple pie. That with some French vanilla ice cream and a little bit of caramel. God damn, what time's dinner? Okay, another hour. Carrot, yeah, you have to have acquired carrot cake. Takes some acquired taste buds. Dinner tonight? BLTs. BLTs. I like a plain white cake. A plain white cake with white frosting. I guess I'm racist, right? White cake, white frosting. You know, maybe a little birthday cake type frosting. A lot of carrot cake has anise in it, which is an acquired taste. If it was the Amsterdam airport, I guess you don't know what the hell they put in it, right? I do like cheesecake. Yes, yes, yes. Strawberry or cherry cheesecake? Yay, my gem farmers made it home. They didn't get killed. If not bubblegum, because nobody sells bubblegum ice cream. You used to be able to get it at Baskin & Robbins all the time. But if there's no bubblegum ice cream, then it's a sea salt caramel. I told you. Abo says, is there even a bad cake? There can be red beet cake, yep. Car, absolutely disgusting. It was the absolutely disgusting to the cheesecake or to the bubblegum ice cream? Cherry. Okay. It was to cherry. You don't like cherries? Cherry cheesecake? I mean, strawberry's better, but cherry cheesecake when you're in a pinch? Just opened 45 Ethel chest, 1 Goldie. Hey, nice. 1 is better than none. So we in our house here, we plan our meals a week in advance, right? So we'll go through and we'll write the meals down on the calendar. That way when my wife does grocery shopping, she can stay focused. She's got a list. We're not buying things we don't need. We're not buying, random ad hoc, got a craving today, so I'm going to get this type deal, right? So I'm going to try making poutine for the first time on Saturday. Not this Saturday, but the next one. No, wait. No, it is. Yeah, it will be this Saturday. Never had poutine before, so we're going to give it a shot. Some good Wisconsin cheese curds. There's Captain here. Let's see if there is anything going on elsewhere. I thought they might rally this fort, but I guess not. What the hell was this KVK? I don't even remember this. Why I have this bookmarked, but... Looks like maybe just some free burning. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh, same KVK. You can watch our allies useless fight. Yeah, we were doing that earlier. It was doing nothing but pissing me off, Yaffy. There's a lot of forts here. see any fighting though. Uh-oh, what am I healing from? That must have been from Barb's earlier. Hey, look at that, another level 4 gem node. I like it when those pop up. All these barbs are just so far apart, I'm scared to try and chain them. I'm not a chaining pro like Yaffy. Yeah, we'll just save our AP for reset. I want to do bastions then anyway. Did anyone do this? So I just did the free stuff here. Did anyone do the Holrocks? I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Puzzle box? Let's, just for shits and grins, let's get 5 of those. Okay, we gotta at least finish the first level then. Thank you. Okay. That was an expensive legendary equipment piece. Do we go until we hit 100%? Can we get lucky? Let's try these one at a time. Well, I'm never lucky. It's gonna be the last one, you just watch. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about that. I really am not. I really am not. If you hit it with 6, yeah, but I don't have that kind of luck, do I? You just witnessed it. Here's a nice group. If lucky. Okay, I'm going to prove to you that I am not a lucky person. See, look at that shit. And what do we need? One more to get that thing. There, okay. Now it's going to be resources. Which one do I choose, guys? Which one do I choose? I burn. You make the call. Which one of these do I choose? Next should be quick. They balance it. Yeah. You're just trying to get me to burn through all my gems, right? Top left, bottom left. iBurn says bottom right. This is bottom right. Wah, 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 wah. Wait. Where's the sound effect? Where's the sound effect? You make bank? Yeah, that's why you have got that's why you have got 8 fragments already. All right, Alfie, you go do it and take a screenshot. Show me it was top left. It must be the account, yeah, because I don't spend any money on this account. It's the kingdom. You see Redline critting every other piece of legendary equipment he makes. It's the kingdom. Right? If I was in 1960 or 2605 or 2489, I'd probably be a lot luckier. I would also have a lot fewer commanders and a lot fewer of everything. See, and I get up here and all these barbs that were clustered together are no longer clustered together. There's no such thing as streamer luck. If there was, how do I get it? I really want some of that if there's such a thing. See, none of these barbs are just close enough together. I mean, these, but by the time my march gets over there, they're going to be in Timbuktu. How do you know I'm not streaming naked, Cam? I don't have a webcam. How do you know I'm not sitting here in my skivvies? Yeah, what's up, Tech? Out of 31. That's not bad. You don't have a webcam, but do I? I don't know. You tell me. Are you tapped into my cell phone here that's on the desk beside me? See, so it wasn't top left either, was it, Yaffy? Okay, how do I ban somebody? Because iBurn Whales just sent me two levels of doing the puzzle box. First level, I think he hit the legendary on his first one. Second video, he hit it on his second one. I give up. I give up. I give up. I'll say it again. I give up. I'm done with that puzzle box. It's like the screenshots that I was sent the other day with that dude's, I forget who it was. His armaments. 5 legendary armaments on one commander. Hey, what's up, Jake? Good to see you. Four of 23, that's bad. That's bad. I mean, I've gotten lucky on a few, but nothing crazy like Redline. I am absolutely shocked that not once has one of my farmers been hit all day long. I guess it pays to cooperate and be nice to your enemies when you lose a KVK. Knock on wood. Because they have been letting me farm gems in this zone pretty much all day. And I need to farm a bunch after doing that stupid ass puzzle box. Alright, let's go and see if... See, I got a message from one of the guys in water camp asking me if O2 is online because they need them to delete some flags. And I said, they're Korean. They're probably still sleeping. I said, just burn them. Just burn them. I love the egg event myself, yes. Absolutely. Archaeological dig is nice too when there's specific equipment in there that you're going for. I've got a bunch of stuff. I could make some equipment right now, but I'm saving for the archer boots. But we need some blueprints for those. Where are you, Boudica? Right here. One more blueprint and that's done. Well, 25 more fragments. It's really tempting, though. It's really tempting, though. Just say no, Lambo. Just say no. It's hard for me, guys, to, I mean, you know, you see a lot of these other content creators, they'll have a full-blown crafting stream where they'll craft 2, 3, 4, 5 things at a time. It's hard for me to save. I mean, that, the other night when I did a 100 armament chest opening, that took a lot of energy to save those 100 armament chests. We're almost done with this KVK. We're max skipping. We got new tier levels coming out. God only knows when for equipment, so I'm doing my best to save those. The one thing I want to make is that I want to finish off those archer boots. Hey, we need to. We need to. I got lots of people low on resources, low on speed ups. Is that what we saw? Did we see? Yeah, there's a Charles there. Yeah, somebody was saying that earlier. I mean, this is my mouse wheel. I'm scrolling in, scrolling out. It's all herky jerky. There's something wrong with the mechanism. So I have the arrows programmed to zoom in and out. What's up, Jolene? Yeah, just to get inside this mouse, you got to take all of the skid plates off because the screws are under there. So, I don't know. I've watched a few videos on how to take it apart and clean it, but heat it up with the blow dryer to soften the glue under the skid plates, and then unscrew it. And that's if you have the right screwdriver, because half of these have security screws on them. And I find every now and then if I just blow in the mouse wheel as hard as I can, like an old Nintendo cartridge, it'll work for a good hour. Hey, Draco, good to see you. I use HQ in Canyon. This is the lineup for most everyone here. That's what I use right here. Guy in first place, I was able to beat him, but he changed his lineup. I can't crack him. Guy in second place, I typically have no issues with. Of course, now that I said that. How was I beating this guy before? Is it like that? There we go. You got 2 attempts. Well, we'll hit Peter a couple times. Prefer cheesecake? Yeah, many people did. Let's try something different. Nope. I'm not blowing through gems in there either anymore, so. Where are we at? Where are we at? Right here, right? Lucci and Constantine. That's a new one. We'll have to try that. I mean, I could have much better gear on my Sargon, right? I mean, I've got my 3rd set of infantry gear on Sargon, and it's nothing special, nothing at all. I could shift the Scipio gear over to Sargon, and I'm sure I'd do a little bit better, but that's too much damn work for Canyon. I got everything I want out of there anyway. I mean, it's a decent set, right? You know, this is leadership. That was one of the first things I ever crafted, and it procced right away. And that's when I was using Ethelflood. So this is when gear first came out, right? So that's leadership. And I don't have, it's the 3rd set. I got purple equipment on it. Hey, Daniel. Well, maybe we'll try that. Do you use that on defense then as well, Lucci, Constantine? You know, I hate to say it, these guys are all about kill points. Honestly, they did not rally many flags, or they did not swarm many flags at all in Kingsland. It was just all about open fielding, all about the kill points. And that's all they're doing now. It's kind of frustrating to watch. What's up, Merc? Good to see you. Did the music stop? It was on repeat. Sorry, guys. Yep, I just noticed that as well, man. Thank you for letting me know, though. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll throw them in there tonight. See what happens. I will report back tomorrow. 100% agree, Pocket. 100% agree. Kill points mean nothing if you can't take objectives. Yes, sir. If you control the field, you should be able to swarm and take objectives. 100%. 100%. They were perfectly content letting 1029 swarm everything. See, look at all the 50 miles away from my city. Nice big groups of barbs. Hey, what's up, Rec? Past 7 opens tomorrow. Kingsland for the weekend off. Nice. Nice. If we'll be for sure looking for some fights to stream. Nobody likes watching me chain barbs for 10 minutes. And then gather gem nodes. So if you're in my Discord, let me know what kingdom you're in, what time things open. There is a where is it? KVK streaming request channel in my Discord. If you want your KVK stream, just let me know what's going on. The more info you can give, the more info I'll have. If I know allies and everything, and I can and it looks like a good fight, I'll have Electro King make a map and everything. So. Speaking of Electro King, I haven't seen him today, haven't mentioned him today. Electro King is the graphics guru. I use him for all my graphics needs, thumbnails, intros, outros. You name it, he does it. If you have a need for anything graphics related, you can find him on my Discord. I do not get commission, but he is a good friend of mine. There's another one. Alright, guys. I think we're going to call it a day. My stomach is rumbling. We're going to see if we can't get some BLTs in my belly. Maybe play a little Starfield this evening. Relax a little bit. It was nice hanging out with everyone. I appreciate everyone jumping on for an earlier stream than normal. Some different faces in here is always nice. Some good conversation, of course, goes a long way. Appreciate each and every one of you hanging out today. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button on your way out the door. I did check just a few minutes ago, and I did not see any other Rise of Kingdoms content creators streaming. I'd be willing to bet Apple goes live later tonight. So I'm going to drop a link in here for Apocalypse Gaming. Well, it'll be tonight my time. It'll probably be around noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon his time. But be sure and check him out when he goes live. He has been streaming every day for the past few days, and he brings lots and lots of energy. Thanks once again, y'all, and we'll see y'all next time.